And welcome to this week's live stream. This is NOVAtazz, and this is Garage Garage Talk Friends. Oops, there we go. If you are new to the stream, this is where we chit chat about different car subjects without too much of a direction we're going. Just hang out, chill, relax. And hang out with friends. Today we have Jonathan, who apparently is not on camera this week.
Yeah, I don't feel like using my camera today.
And me. We'll see if anyone else decides to join us along the way. And let's get going. So I guess the big topic this one was actually, you know what? We're going to start out with something just a little bit fun here while we're waiting for some people to join. Sayings that piss a car guy off in less than 4 words.
Your car sucks.
Girlfriend's got a good one. She says, "My car sucks." Yep, that'll piss somebody off real quick. Am I here by myself? Apparently, I'm here by myself. All my friends have gone.
Well, that was stupid.
Oh, well, you're back.
I went to YouTube to look at the comments, and as soon as I pulled up the video, it kicked me out of the Hangout. So I guess I'm not looking at comments today.
I guess not. Well, Classic Ride Society's in the comments. He's the first one in. He says, "What's up?" So we're gonna go. My thing that I asked while we're waiting for some people here to join is this is a meme that I saw on Facebook. Things that piss a car guy off in 4 words. Jess, my girlfriend, automatically took probably the easiest one. Your car sucks.
That's a good one.
What do you got?
One thing that kind of annoys me is when like people really, really, really mistreat their vehicles or don't maintain them like they're supposed to, and just expect them to, not fall apart and blow up. It's like, really?
So like 90% of the people that own an automobile?
Yeah, pretty much. It's like, it's common sense here. It's like, you got to check your fluids. If something's wrong, you got to fix it or more shit's going to go wrong.
Yeah, if it starts making noises or weird vibrations or, again, some people may just drive around completely clueless and not notice any of this stuff.
Yeah, like my stepdad, his old car, there was freaking, I don't know if it was the axles or what the hell it was.
Well, from what I remember earlier this week, your stepdad just forgot how to drive in the weather.
Exactly. Well, he can't drive in normal weather to begin
with. So what's he doing driving, damn it?
That's what I'm saying. I guess he just got his license out of the bottom of a cereal box.
Apparently. I have no idea where my where Chevy's at today. Normally he would be joining us.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of odd that Chevy didn't join.
Yeah, Nikolai's not joining because
his internet was having issues.
Taking a shit.
I'm surprised. Like my friend Stan, when I talked to him earlier, he was like, "Do you still have power?" I was like, "Yeah, surprisingly, with all this fucking wind."
All right.
Because I think here it's like 50-mile-an-hour winds or some shit.
All right. Well, what did you say? This is a car guy off in less than 4 words.
Less than 4 words.
Less than 4 words. Or it could be a longer sentence that is like generic after the first 4 words.
Idiot drivers.
So if you tell a car guy idiot drivers, that's gonna piss him off.
Okay, never mind. I got what you're saying.
Something you can say to a car guy.
That's something if you say to a car guy. Okay, I got
you.
We already said your car is basically crap. She already said that, so... What else? $1 million fucking question.
Well, I had a few for the place that I saw this at. First one was Put an LS in it. That one just pisses me because everybody drops an LS and everything. It's just annoying at this point.
Yeah, it's like, why don't we do some like different swaps or something? I mean,
Well, yeah,
I get it. LSs are reliable and they make great power, but
yeah, somebody dropped a Coyote in a 4th gen Trans Am. I think it's is it Bullet WS6 or Bandit WS6? It's all, I forget what the channel's name was.
well,
He has a black
I bet that was
Trans Am.
interesting.
He has a black Trans Am that he's dropped a Coyote engine in it.
Bet that's interesting.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can find it real quick.
Or how about this? They belong in a junkyard.
Ooh.
Oh.
You heard that, didn't you?
Uh-huh.
They belong in a junkyard. Ow.
You got pissed at me for that before.
Yeah,
Well,
I did. I remember.
I mean,
got
it
really
also kind of depends. Like, if it's like your baby kind of thing, then yeah. But if it's like a piece of shit daily, it might not matter to somebody. But
They're more than 4 words.
Yeah. Her other one was, why don't you sell them?
oh no! I just thought of one.
What?
I don't know if it's 4 words.
Well,
but,
you can't count.
I'm not in the mood to fucking sit here and count shit.
Well, Classic Rise Society says, funny, that's what I'm doing. What are you doing right
They
now?
are rusty.
But the one I just thought of was like when the wife tells you got too many cars.
You asked.
What'd you say? Do you have the? What'd you say it was again?
I said when guys that are married, the wife tells the guy you have too many cars or you need to sell one.
Oh, how about it's me or the car.
Oh yeah, that one. I love those memes where it's like it's me or the car, and then it's the.
Hello.
I think One Low Blazer's having issues. He just called.
Everybody's gonna have issues because of the windstorm.
Yeah, I mean, it literally sounds like the wind is trying to
Plus,
start
the
my
One
house
Low
outside.
Blazer tends to have issues when he tries to join. Remember, we had to do it with his email every time.
Yeah. It's
shit,
right? Bumper to bumper.
I need to put his email in my fucking phone so I don't have to keep asking him.
Well, he was. I thought he was. I thought he was living it up out on the freaking high seas.
That's what I thought too.
Oh. Anyway,
wait, how long was
I do believe American Bumper to Bumper. I always forget your name. I do believe it's Kip. I'm pretty sure, but welcome aboard. We're just doing some idle chit chat till we get some more people in here, because right now. Right now, we don't have too many people in here in the chat, nor do we have a whole lot of people in the actual live itself yet to have a decent conversation. So we're just.
You hear that, Jay? He can't have a decent conversation with you.
Well, no, we can't even count to 4.
You know what? Fuck you. I could count to 4. 1, 2, 3, fucking 4.
You missed one.
What?
You missed one.
I said 1, 2, 3, 4.
No, you. That's not what you said the first time.
I don't fucking know. My brain is fried from fucking work. You expect me to pull up this bullshit?
All right,
That's why I don't like working on Sundays, because then my brain is fried for this shit.
All right, I know I have 2 people. At least I hope I have 2 people in the chat room at the moment. And we have Chris in the chat. Hopefully he'll end up being able to join us. He's out living it up on the high seas on a boat. I think that's the first time I had somebody join my live stream from a boat. But anyway, my question to you guys in the chat: give me your how to piss a car guy off in 4 words, and let's see what you guys got. So let's see what else I can come up with as far as some funny other things. Oh, there you go. While our chat is catching up to my question, favorite car acronyms. Like Pontiac, poor old guy thinks it's a Cadillac.
I don't have any, so I'm just gonna listen to you spout ones off.
You don't have any?
Not off the top of my head.
Oh. Ford, fix or repair daily. Found on road dead. Fucked over, rebuilt Dodge. I mean, I know a shit ton of Ford ones, but you know, it's because I'm a Chevy guy.
Well, technically, what Ford guys would say for Ford is first on race day, but
well, yes, but I'm not a Ford guy, so. Alrighty. Fiat, fix it again, Tony. Of course, Ford's fix it or repair daily.
What's some good Chevy ones? I didn't realize it was Christmas.
Some Chevy ones. Let's see. Austin Martin. Anglophiles seek to own. Now many are really trashy. I know that's retarded. Audi aging unfulfilled dentist investment.
Okay then.
Attention user doesn't indicate.
That sounds more realistic.
All right, you said Chevy ones, huh? Chevrolet. Cheap heaps expect very routine owner letdowns, excessive trouble.
Coming from a Chevy guy.
All right. Let's see. Yeah, I was right. It was Kip. Well, welcome aboard, Kip. Sorry for keep forgetting your name. I think I do that like every single every single live stream you're in. I keep forgetting your name. All right. Yes, there is a lot of Ford ones. And Impact Garage, I'm not sure if you're in the chat, but if you can join live, let me know and I'll send you a link. Kip, if you would like to join, let me know. We'll pop you up in here. Yep, we already have that one. I'll show it to you. I'll show that one. I think I said that one of the very first ones.
Which one?
The fucked over rebuilt Dodge.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Kip's how to piss a car guy off. He says, nice Camaro looking at a Mustang. You know what else will piss somebody off? Is that a Camaro when you own a Trans Am? Or vice versa. Chris might pop in later. Let's see.
If he sends his email again, so we can actually add him.
Yeah. So what's another dealer you want to mention? Ferrari, fragile, expensive rides, repel all reasonable individuals.
That one actually makes sense.
Dodge, doddering old dudes get excited.
What do you think Joe would say if he heard you say that one?
Hey, I'm a Dodge guy too. I have a Ram. GMC, great, more crap. Well, hold on. Is there more Chevy ones? No, there was only 2 Chevy ones. Let's see. Is there more Dodge? No more Dodge. I don't know how there's not more of those.
You got any for DeLorean?
Not yet. Hold on. Ponderous, old, nosy. Those indicate attributes clearly. That doesn't make any sense, but okay. That's stretching it too much.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oldsmobile, old ladies driving slowly, making others behind, incessantly late every day.
I mean, it kind of makes sense.
I didn't see any for DeLorean.
What about Buick?
Buick.
There's got to be an old joke in there somewhere.
Big, underpowered, impressing China keenly.
Makes sense.
Bearing unimpressive I-4S current as Kennedy. It makes no freaking sense.
Which one was that?
That was another Buick one.
Oh.
BMW, bitchy men, women, bitchy men, women, bitchy men, women.
Okay.
Big money wasted.
That one works.
Bring mama's wallet. I can't stay long. He just wanted to be here for a minute. Well, glad you decided to show up. We also have Burning Rubber Garage and Straight Six Fan. Which how many people? We got enough people in here. I do believe it is this Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central Time. You can join Straight Six Fan's channel for him and Old Car Auto Guys live stream. Where they're trying to push it to 1,000 subscribers. And let me make sure I get this right with Straight Six Fans' little motto. Oddball, no, not oddball. Damn it. Offbeat hot
Brain
rodding.
fart.
That's what it is. Offbeat hot rodding.
Gotta love those brain farts.
Yep. Definitely brain farting tonight. By the way, if you are in here right now, please go hit the like button. I could use it. The last couple of live streams, we've had a couple people that popped in here and definitely hit the dislike button. And I'd like to just make sure that we are definitely nowhere near that this week. So if you're in here right now, please do me a favor, hit that like button and show me your support.
I'll go like it later, because if I do that on my phone right now, it'll kick me out of the Bye. Have a good time.
Also, today is Gregory Salvatore's 1-year anniversary, I do believe, of either YouTube or live streaming. If you guys would like, pop over to his channel, hit his like button just for shits and giggles, and leave him a comment saying that NOVAtazz congratulates him for his 1-year anniversary. Nothing
confused, mean. But I'm not gonna go there.
Nothing mean. Strictly just congratulate him on his 1-year anniversary and hit the like button on his live stream.
No thanks.
Oh no. Because see, the thing is he'll know it's from me, and that all of those likes aren't necessarily for him.
I got what you're doing now.
But it's not me. So
damn, that wind is fucking going. Jesus fuck.
Well, you're not the one with full trash cans that just blew across their window right behind them.
I wouldn't be surprised though.
I heard them. There was like 5 minutes ago. They just went crashing down the alley.
Jesus. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Like at work today, I was trying to take 5 trash bags.
Apparently, somebody has already hit the dislike button.
I ain't surprised.
But anyway, like I said, we're all good fun here. So, you know, nothing here is derogatory towards anyone else. But that's the reason why I said just go have some fun with it. Anyway, so one of tonight's topics was the Corvettes that are, 9,000 Corvettes across the United States that are sitting on Chevy lots unsold.
Well, I mean, who the hell can afford to buy them?
I know
new cars are just too expensive for the average person to really afford all the time.
Pretty much agree. I mean, it is. It's It
like,
is.
even most people with full-time jobs still would have a trouble to buy a car every couple years.
Yeah, and I've watched a few YouTube videos on it, and like Chevy dude, what is his name? Mike from down in where the hell is he from? Louisville, Kentucky. He said that there's no incentives. They're not giving people incentives to buy these cars and get them off the lots. So oh no, it wasn't Chevy dude. I'm sorry, I would misquote it. It was not Chevy dude. It was the guy Street Speed goes to, Mike.
Send it, Steve?
No, Matthew Beaver.
Beaver. That guy. Okay, I got you.
He's the one that said that that they're just
not. Why the hell
did
I say Send it, Steve when you said Mike?
Because Send it, Steve and Mike are attached to the hip at the moment.
My brain is not here.
Which I fully endorse. Send it, Steve. I don't know where his hoodie's at. I forget where. It might be in my bedroom. I gotta get one of his too. I gotta keep up in this chat room here. You guys are actually killing it today. Let's see. Waiting on Straight Six Fans premiere. Definitely, yes. Definitely go check out his channel. He's got some really good content. Burning Rubber Garage. Got to be excited to almost hit 1K. Oh, yes. That is an exciting time when you're right there and you're just waiting for those last couple. Do you remember when I did that last year? Waiting for that 1,000 subscribes.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Didn't you do like a live stream?
No, I did a live stream with the counter, waiting for it to click over.
I remember that.
Oh, that was so agonizing.
I think I was in the comments on that one.
Let's see. Like I said, somebody already disliked it. Well, boo on them. You know what? We're still here having fun. At least I hope so.
I'm secretly giving them the bird behind the non-existent camera.
Shush, we don't do that here. Come on.
Hey, they can't prove it.
Burning Rubber Garage, getting excited. Can see the light at the end of the tunnel. Yeah, you get out of that light out in the end of the tunnel, then it's a big open freaking desert till you get to 10,000. So,
yeah.
Let's see. One little bit. You know what? I'm hoping that is a big boat, Chris, because yeah, winds on a small boat really suck. Let's see. Burning Rubber says, showing support to those of you who have not yet. Good luck. Thank you. We all need support here, man. That's part of what we do here is make sure that we get everybody out to everyone. All right, let's see. By the way, Impact Garage Gaming on my uploads this week isn't some of my best work. Well, you know,
sometimes you get those videos where they're not like where you expected them to go.
Yeah, where you're just not happy with them. But you know, you really can't go out and refilm them and stuff because like a lot of the stuff that us car guys do can't necessarily go back and refilm it after you have
certain things
filmed it.
Only happens once, and you better get it right.
And if your camera decides not to function correctly, or the file save corrupts, or you just didn't get a good angle, or the audio sucks, you just gotta grin and bear it. And
Sean, you want to hear a story?
Let me get through these comments real quick, and then we'll hear the story because they're getting away from me here.
Yeah, it was relating to the whole, you know, losing footage thing and all that. Stuff.
Well, we'll be there in a second. Looking forward to seeing the new wheels. Oh, I got to check that out. I didn't even know he's got new wheels for it yet. If you didn't know, Straight Six Fan is doing a low-budget Ford Fairmont, which is basically the ugly Mustang, or the offbeat, he would say. But yeah, it actually was the original Fox body, so it actually was out before the Mustang. They actually took that body and made the Mustang out of it.
Interesting.
Yep, basically cut it all the way down to the floor pan, shortened the floor pan about a foot, and then built the Fox body Mustang on top of it. And then you got yourself a Fox body Mustang out of the Fairmount. It's actually the exact same floor. Kip's got to run. Sorry I missed you guys because that was a couple of minutes ago, I think now. What time is it? Well, it was 3 minutes ago. And then when Chris is saying freaking 15 floors tall, so you must be on you're on a yacht, not a yacht, a cruise ship then. And Burning Rubber Garage is right. Sometimes the videos that you think suck end up doing the best. I have a video on my channel that literally was one of my first videos, I filmed it with a flip phone, and because this was before YouTube was what YouTube is now. So it really, you weren't focused on views, you weren't focused on any of that.
You were just uploading for the hell of it.
Right. Well, somebody had asked me how to get the windshield wiper arms off of their classic car. So I went out to my Nova and literally just took my phone and filmed it. And then, you know, I edited a little bit. I edited out some of the stuff that was like the phone leaning down on the car and stuff like that. Edit it out, put it up. It literally took me like 3 minutes to edit and like maybe less than 5 minutes to film. And it's right up there in my top 10 videos. Still gets tons.
Yeah, one thing that kind of like annoys me is like when your kind of iffy videos or crappy videos get a whole shit ton of people that see them, and then the ones that actually turned out good, barely anybody sees. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, especially, you know, ones that videos that you put a crap ton of time in, nobody ever sees, and then the videos you didn't even give a shit about, you just threw up. I mean, and like you're just like, wow, like why? Doesn't make any sense.
Exactly.
You know, I put all this money and all this time and all this effort into this video, and the video that literally cost me nothing is blowing up. Let's see. Impact Garage says, yeah, for some reason, a crappy video of mine failing to start half of my projects in a foot of snow is one of the most popular. You know what? People like failure. I hate to tell it. People thrive on failure. Any videos you have of you failing are going to do better than the videos of you winning. And just people are vicarious assholes.
True.
So back to you, Jonathan. What was your video YouTuber fail? Mm-hmm.
So I had I'd gotten this Akeso camera. It's basically like a knockoff GoPro. And you remember that video I did on the Fox body, like the cinematic one? Yeah, that one.
Hey, you can't fault a gift. I mean, this
Yeah.
is, though it may not be a GoPro.
I mean, really, if you think about it, it's not that bad for what was it?
It isn't.
$50, $60.
It is not that bad for the fact that when you don't have a GoPro,
yeah,
you know, and somebody gets you this, because I know like double R restorations, his wife got him one of these.
Yeah.
For Christmas.
Like literally, the only thing I hate about the camera is the audio. That's literally it.
And I'm not filming
Everything else I like.
So if you can't understand that the audio is going to suck, then
for like non-audio related stuff,
right?
Because it's still got great video and stuff, and I like how it has the screen on the back too.
Yeah, Jonathan,
I
think Chris is trying to get a hold of you too.
Yeah, hold on. Let me try to get him in here real quick, and then
I'll finish the
story.
We can use the more we are struggling here. we need more internet personalities.
Alrighty. Oh shit! I gotta finish his email because he didn't fully type it. What the fuck? Are you sure it was this one? I think it was the other one, Chris.
Well, that might be the one he's at now. Wow, we need more.
It was the one low ranger, was it? No results.
Impact Garage, for some reason, crappy videos. But start me failing. I read that one. Six Fan is live in 60 seconds. If your guys are gone when I get back, then you'll have a good night. Well, we're gonna unless that video is like forever long, we'll be here for a while. I don't see us leaving anytime soon. Well, and Nikolai just said that he has no Wi-Fi. That's why he's not here. We already know that. We're not expecting him.
Yeah.
And that's why we're just doing bull BS ones at the moment. I do have a whole set of things that I wanted to talk about tonight. But I was hoping to have more people in the actual live stream itself to have a good discussion with those. Will you go back to the afternoon for a little bit?
Actually, can we go back to the story? I'm done.
Oh, that's right. Are you done? Are you done gagging?
Funny.
You're supposed to swallow, not gag.
Oh, fuck you. Okay. Back to the story, though. But do you remember the video I did on the Fox body and stuff?
Yes, the one where you were being pulled behind on the sled, or which one?
It was like the cinematic one. This is like
Not in
we
the
were
snow.
filming it, but I had that queso on my head to kind of film like a behind the scenes vlog kind of thing,
Right.
which never happened because like 90% of the footage didn't. It was corrupted, and I was like, mother.
Yeah, I had.
But the part that pissed me off was there was this one clip that I really wanted to see how it turned out from the camera. Because, yeah, Brady was pushing me on the sled, and I was
Right.
trying to get a moving shot since we were in the snow.
Yeah, so it was that one. Okay.
Yeah, and the sled kind of tipped over, and then I rolled in the snow, and then Brady tripped over me and literally fell over me. And I wanted to see how that turned out on camera.
Yeah, it sucks
we were just laughing our asses off.
Right, it sucks you didn't have like a static camera.
Of course, corrupted, and I'm like, God damn it.
If you notice that there is no video, you have the video of me pulling the heater core, the core support out of the junkyard, but then there's no video after that till I already have the core supports apart. I lost all of the footage of me cleaning up the old core support, taking them both apart, and all the prep work leading up to welding them together. I lost all of it.
Jeez.
That was two videos. Two videos.
God damn. What camera were you using?
I was using my phone. I was using this one that I'm not going to turn around.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised. Like, I've never really had as much issues with that with phones.
Yeah.
But hey, if you do have that issue with the queso, just format the SD card and it should work.
Yeah, I forget what size I have in here.
Mine's like a 32 gigabyte.
Yeah, this one's a 16 gig because my 32s are busy at the moment.
Yeah.
And 16 gigs is fine. I technically have, where is it?
Sounds like you just shit yourself.
My Raspberry. Do you not know how to Raspberry?
What?
I Raspberried. I have this.
Hold on. I'm trying to get Chris situated. He had typed the email wrong. So I can't see what you're doing right now.
It's a 1 terabyte SSD.
Oh, okay.
Portable SSD. So if I need to, I can always just hook that straight to my phone or to the knockoff GoPro and literally just
do it that way.
Yeah. So we have Card Simplified in the chat room. Welcome to, if you guys have not checked his channel out. He's also a small YouTuber. And then Pinky D Gaff, which we won't spell out that acronym.
What up, Chris?
Oh, hey, living it up out on a boat, man.
I had to help you guys out.
It looks like you're in the
I don't know what happened this week. Like normally I have like 4 or 5 people in here, no problem. And it's okay to hold a conversation, like you and one other person, but the more people you have, the more lively the conversation.
Yeah, I've noticed that too. That's why I always try to have like 3 or 4 people when I did mine.
Right.
Absolutely.
So I don't know where all my buddies are at today.
So I know Chris, how's the cruise?
Pretty good. 3 drinks, so I'm feeling pretty good.
That we should segue that right into our topic that we cover every night. What is your beverage of choice tonight?
Water.
Trying a lot of new things.
Ah,
Mimosas. Mojito.
I have an old standby tonight, so we're just gonna go with a nice classic Yingling lager. If you're from Pennsylvania, this is a must.
I'm missing that, man. I can't get it on the boat.
Dude, I have a whole case sitting right behind this laptop.
I saw the picture earlier.
Thank God for the local beer distributor being open late, because I did not have it when I got home from work.
Yeah, one of these days I just need to get some drinks to drink during the live stream, but right now I'm kind of broke. Till the 4th. So
You're not going with any more dollar cans?
fuck you. Hell no. No, I'm done with fucking. I'm not doing Bush. Fuck that shit. I didn't even finish it. I just drank it the green. I'm just like,
Bush,
this shit was just $1. I'm getting rid of it.
any Bush you can get in a can isn't worth the Bush. I like my Bush fresh.
I mean, it tasted worse than fucking Miller, and Miller's like piss water.
It depends on which Miller, because I like, MGD isn't too bad.
The only one I've had is Miller Lite.
Well, there's a word at the end of that Miller that just instantly should tell you not to drink it.
Well, I didn't have a choice. That's all that my friend had in the garage.
Don't mind me. I'm just a beer snob.
I know.
See, where were we? We had the, I think we were just about to start talking about the, we were talking about the Corvettes not making it off the lots.
Wait, is Chris still there? Or did his boat Wi-Fi go to shit?
No, he's still there.
Okay. I just wasn't sure.
You're the one that went to shit.
Sure if it went to shit or not.
Is my camera wigging out, or
you're just?
There we go.
You're just
okay.
It just wasn't showing up at the bottom like it normally does, like when Sean's talking.
Oh, okay.
Big picture. Yeah, it just wasn't showing up there for a second.
Car Simplified says no alcohol here. I think Connecticut doesn't allow Sunday sales. I was surprised that we had. I know that the smaller, like the bars and stuff, can sell 6-packs on Sundays.
They just started selling it in beer distributors as of like a year or so, I believe, in PA.
Yeah,
I think there's
have
actually some liquor stores around here that won't be open on Sundays.
Right. I have the one right across the street from me that is the only one in like a 20-mile radius of me that's open tonight. So I'm lucky it's right in town. I only had to hop skippy across the street.
The closest one that I know of is like in Frostburg, and that's like 15, 20 minutes away.
Okay, so here's a question for everybody. If you're hanging out with your friends in the garage, having a few beers, what car is in the garage with you?
My truck.
All right, well, let's say you're not in your garage. If you're at a friend's garage and you're hanging around.
I mean, I only got one friend that has a garage. So.
Well, we know that would be a Mustang.
No, actually.
Shut up! All you do is Mustangs.
For a GM guy, he has a shit ton of Mustangs on his channel, doesn't he?
Yeah.
You.
Me? Well, I do videos on what I have access to. So fuck you.
Too many Fords in the backcountry nowhere.
Yeah.
Dude, you know how many fucking Mustangs I see around here? It's like, where's the Camaros? Come on. Where?
Well, that's because the poor guys can afford the Mustangs.
Yeah, after they're beat to shit.
Sorry, Brady. Not that he's gonna watch this, but
Car Simplified says whichever one we are working on. In fact, actually, I now know who Pinky is. I will not out her, but she is a friend of mine. She goes, her Mitsubishi is inevitably hanging out with me on jack stands, and she has been forever. And I do believe her Ram is sitting out in her driveway. She has a Ram just like mine, nice cherry red.
Back to my answer though, No,
Okay,
wouldn't that be a
go
Mustang?
ahead.
But the one friend that I have that does have a garage that I know of, like one where you can hang out and kind of shit. Actually, no, I have 2 friends now. God damn it. Shit. Well, if it's the one, it'd
Hey, look,
probably
his friends are
be.
multiplying.
I forgot about my other friend Mark, who we had a little get together at his place, but there wasn't any cars in the garage. They were all outside. But
well, yeah, they tend to get pushed out of the garage so you can hang out in the garage.
exactly. But he's got a bunch of cars. He's got like a Datsun 280Z, and
Well, he's got some nice ones then.
he's got some older ones too that are just like basically sitting there like at a junkyard kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Outside the garage. But I can't remember. This was like in 2017, so it's been a while.
Right.
But my other friend, he's got a K5 Blazer.
That's that blue one, right?
Yeah, the blue one. The blue with the white top. And then the green Monte Carlo.
Friggin' Cars Simplified has the best answer, man. All the best builds spend way too much time on stands. Ain't that the truth?
Mm-hmm.
Or out in the field.
In your case.
Oh, dude, I cannot wait. Speaking of, to help fund getting that car in the garage. Oh, my poor little boy is not happy tonight.
Apparently.
He was asleep and he woke back up.
Ah, yeah, that'll do it.
Anyway, so let's see. Let's go here. To help fund my new getting that car in the garage, I have some new shirts that I had made up. Let's see if that is one unhappy kid.
You think?
Okay, so I had some new shirts made up for the 4th Gen to get that in the shop. This is one of them. This is the Disco Deuce. If you guys know, 4th Gen Novas are not are generally considered the Disco Nova. So I have the wow, that is one unhappy kid. Sorry, guys. Disco Deuce. I have Ask Me About My Nova, which is right here. And then we have actually one of my most popular ones for the Disco Novas, which is this one here, which is the Disco Fever. And then the last one, which I thought was going to be a big hit, it may still be a big hit. I haven't. It's this one here. Any Earnhardt fans out there? Where's the thingy to change the? Oh, there it is. There you go. So you have the number 8. If anybody remembers old school NASCAR, Dale Earnhardt Sr. drove a Nova in the Busch Series, and it was the number 8. So that's what this one is. Is he okay now? Does the little man want to come over here? So we'll stop broadcasting here for a minute. Come here.
What, he can't be on your broadcast?
No, he is coming on my broadcast. So little man apparently woke up from his sleep and is not happy. So anyway, so where were we?
Talking about your merch?
Well, yeah. We're not talking about merch anymore now.
Hey, Chris, you still there, buddy?
Yeah, Chris is still here.
Hanging out.
For being on a boat, he's still freaking, he's hanging in there pretty good.
Yeah.
I have Wi-Fi package, so I'm good to go.
Oh, there you go.
That's always good. Even though I could, like, how good is a Wi-Fi on a boat?
Actually, it's pretty strong. I'm at almost full coverage right now.
Huh. That's pretty good. You'd think it wouldn't be that good on a boat since you're in the middle of the fucking ocean.
Yeah, we're down by. Last I checked, we were near like Raleigh.
Mm.
Heading
Raleigh.
down to Port Canaveral in Florida.
Oh, okay, okay. Is it windy down there too?
It's where we're at right now. I mean, the waves are like 10 to 13 foot swells.
Yeesh.
I just put a video on Instagram. We were sitting at the pool. They have the pool closed, and there's waves going back and forth in the pool.
Jesus.
Free wave pool, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, try not to turn into the Titanic.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't. That would be one below Blazer.
Yeah. 6 foot below.
Below the sea level.
Yeah.
Definitely don't want that. We'd rather have you hang out.
Yeah.
You need more guys up here.
You need what?
You need more guys up here. I can't die.
I don't know where. Like I said, I don't know where everybody went this week, man.
I know Chevy said in the thing that he wasn't going to be able to make it tonight.
Yeah, I saw that. I wish you would have told me earlier. Nobody loves me.
Yeah, sometimes things come up out of the blue too. So.
Well, yeah, it's hard running a live stream show when you don't know who's going to be there and who's not.
Now you know how I felt when I did my other thing.
So
That's
quickly,
exactly what
since we
happened.
don't have any topics going on.
Hold on. My girlfriend just fell victim to the parent trap. What is every parent's Achilles heel when it comes to kids and walking across the floor?
Legos.
Yeah, the mega blocks, the big ones. She just stuck on one and just about took a header into the table. She's now nursing her foot.
I was going to show you guys our tiny room here. Hold on. There we go. All right. So that's the door. That's the bathroom door.
I'm giving.
It looks like a freaking stall from an aircraft.
TV. Over here, that's a couch that folds up.
Oh, good.
And then we have a window.
Is the
You can't
window
even give me a
real?
fucking actual bed.
It's real.
what the fuck? Yeah,
That's a
we
big
can't
square
shit.
porthole.
Yeah. That is the tour of our ship room.
That's almost
Chris.
Titanic quality there.
Yeah.
Hey, Chris, you want to know what your bathroom door looks like? It looks like one
What?
that should be like on Southwest Airlines.
Well, here, the bathroom's actually, I mean, it's not terribly small.
Looks like it.
No, it isn't
Yeah.
actually that small.
Yeah.
Not for something you would think it would be.
Yeah, like from the outside, it looks like one of those doors that's like an airplane bathroom. Where it'd be like meant for like really skinny people to fit in there. And
I mean, really, the only time we spend in the room is to sleep. So,
yeah.
So, hey, Jess, since everyone else tells us what they're drinking in a live stream, what is Luca drinking?
Apple juice.
Oh, little kid's beer. Got it.
Baby beer.
Am I the only one that as a kid that used to shake up their apple juice and pretend that it was alcohol?
I actually used to do that when I was younger.
Yeah, it's that whole like imitating daddy thing.
my grandfather used to give me the beer with about a quarter left. So,
do you know why he did that?
Shut me up.
No, because that's the worst part of the freaking beer. When it gets down to the last little tiny bit, it just
You're right.
that is the crappiest part of the beer. So he wasn't necessarily doing you a favor. He
Getting rid of his weapon.
rid of the last. Like I was always like, if I'm drinking them in a bottle, I'll leave that last little bit in the bottom of the bottle, and won't drink.
Yep.
You know, it's just that last little bit always just is like.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Yeah, exactly. So let's get the next one. What are we doing here, buddy?
Daddy.
Yeah, Daddy. What?
Daddy.
You gonna wave? You gonna say hi?
Hi. Hi. Hi.
All right. Now, if this video doesn't get a like just for that, then you guys are all heartless.
Like I said, I can't like the video until afterwards because I'll get kicked out of the fucking stream.
Like I said, bye-bye, Felicia.
Bye-bye. Have
Okay.
a good time.
Should we go back on the topic of the Corvettes and the dealers, or should we go on to the next one?
I think we basically kind of covered the Corvette ones. It's like nobody can really afford it with what they're making. At least to do it as much as, you know, Chevy and them wants them to buy them.
Right. It's more of they just got that expensive. I mean, geez, they're like,
new
the
cars
average is what,
expensive.
70 grand right now?
What's the cheapest one? Like 40, 50?
60. I think the Stingray is 60, isn't it?
I didn't think it was that much
all
yet.
new cars in general is just through the freaking roof. It's
Oh, excuse me.
I'll never be able to afford a new car unless like I hit the lottery or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We finally got somebody from a different country. Welcome to the live stream from Brazil. I'm not sure how to say your name. What are we doing? We're not wanting on camera, are we? You gonna say hello again? Oh. Daddy. Are you sharing? Daddy. What? Daddy. Yeah, that's Daddy. That's you. Look, see, there you are. You're right there. Daddy.
Oh, that's Luca.
We welcome to this commercial break of Luca saying his favorite word.
No, that's Luca.
Oh.
And then Justin's over there like, what happened to mommy being the favorite word?
Mommy has never been the favorite word. Daddy. Mommy gets called Daddy.
That hurts feelings.
I get told about that all the time.
All the time.
Are we done? Are we done with our apple juice?
Sit empty.
Yeah. All gone?
All gone.
He's only 16
All
months.
gone.
Jeez.
Daddy.
Don't be touching stuff on the keypad. No. So, all right. The next one was the Elephant not ending up in any production engine. I mean, in any production car.
What the hell?
In fact, I have to give Joey66 credit for that one because that's where I got the inspiration for that, was from his video. You can go check out his video on Joey66 on YouTube. He has a whole video on the topic, but basically they never had plans of putting that in a production vehicle. Apparently the engines are made in a small shop, like a small facility, and does not have the capability of mass producing the engines.
Okay, I guess that makes sense.
So, and not to mention they're nowhere near emissions legal.
Bye.
So, you're what is that word?
Luca. Yeah. No, there's no Goku there.
Goku is our friend's cat.
All right, guys. I hate to do it, but I'm being summoned to an event. So
You're going to be summoned.
My daughter is dancing in the music hall, so I'm being told I have to go watch her.
Oh well, Daddy Duty's always overrated. I mean,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So
I'll check in. I'll try to check in next week. I think I'll be heading back up from the Bahamas, so I'll still be on the boat. But...
Wow. Well, good job. Good job. Wow. Brain fart.
Have fun.
That's the words I was looking for.
Nice.
Catch you guys later. Have a good one.
See ya. We have C Firebird. He has. I do believe this is the guy with the bright orange Trans Am with the
what year?
On the side. I think it's like mine. It's either 79, 80, or 81. I do believe.
Okay. I was just trying to get like the general idea of the body style there.
Yeah, I'll share it on Instagram later.
All right.
We have Impact Garage is back. Oh wow, some police car rims for his Fairmount. Impact Garage said the Straight Six got some police car rims for his Fairmount. That's good. That's pretty cool. Car Supplies says, yep. See, I told you it was a 79. It's a 79, like it's custom. I'm not sure if it's a factory custom or if it was like an aftermarket custom. But I think there's more than one of his car floating around, unless I just mistaken and I've seen other pictures of his car. You good? Oh, so hopefully he says he's going to get the body mounts next week. Hopefully you are going with energy suspension body mounts, unless you're going with the solid ones. And get the black ones, not the red ones. Am I by myself again? I am by myself again. Just me and the beeb.
This is why I never use my phone.
Oh, look, and he's back.
Next time I'm using my computer, whether I feel like messing with it or not.
Yeah, I would suggest that as well. But anyway, so where were we? We did the Elephant engine was not going to be in a production vehicle. Beginning to wonder if Chevy's 8+ liter engine is going to end up in a production car. I'm gonna assume they're probably gonna go the same route that Dodge did and make it a crate motor only.
Hey, what's Nikolai saying in the group?
What is?
Nikolai's saying something to you in the group.
Oh, I don't have my phone. I don't put my phone on whatever.
Daddy.
A lockout kit.
Hi.
Are you done with Bobble?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. In my
I'm thinking he means like a electronic lockout kit for like maintenance work or something.
Don't know.
I don't know, but I'm in the middle of a live stream, so felt like Burt Reynolds. I drove a black special edition 78 TA 404 speed in VR and Gran Turismo Sport the other night. It was so freaking cool. Always wanted the second gen TA. They are an awesome car, and I've driven mine quite a bit when it was on the road, and yeah, it's definitely different. The Nova and the TA are basically kind of the same thing as far as the front suspension and everything goes. The Nova is just ugly compared to the TA. But suspension, but the way the TA is set up and the arrow that's on it makes that car feel completely different.
Hey, Sean, you might actually want to check what Nikolai just said. It kind of looks important.
Oh. No, I don't. I can't. I don't have anything that can help him. I think he's looking for a Slim Jim.
Yeah, it's never fun when you lock your keys in the car.
Anyway, you want to take him? Oh, my arm, big leg is falling.
He's stealing your SD.
Yeah, it's just an SD reader. Oh, bye, Luca. He'll join another live stream in the future. Bye.
Tell them night.
Oh, no, don't grab the camera.
Tell them night.
Say night.
Say night.
Ooh.
That's not it.
Ooh, shiny buttons.
That's not it.
Anyway, so yeah, the cars are definitely a blast to drive. I mean, I can't wait to get mine back on the road, but I gotta wait. It needs work.
Which one were we talking about? The TA?
The TA.
Okay.
No, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. All right. They handle 10 times better in the games. Well, the thing is they handle a lot better when the suspension parts are new as well. I'm going to take it that all of your bushings and your control arm bushings and your ball joints and all of that stuff are probably close to original, and if most likely not replaced in the recent in any of the recent time period. That can play a very, very big role on how a car handles. And trust me, my Nova was a very good example of that. You know, one of the biggest wings is making sure that your sway bar bushings are not completely rotted away and no longer doing any help at all. I have 2 cats attacking my feet. This has been the most interrupted live stream ever. All of my babies, my fur babies, and my real babies are interrupting the live stream.
It happens. At least I don't have to worry about that. My dog don't give 2 shits. He just lays by the steps and sleep.
Well, no, he probably gives a shits, but just hopefully they're outside.
Yeah, they're outside, thank God. I'm glad he was potty trained.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever the hell you want to call it for dogs.
Definitely a big thing.
Mm-hmm.
So
I remember back in the day when he had to go in the cage when Mother went to work.
Right.
He'd always shit in the cage.
Well, see, that's his displeasure with you as long as he doesn't roll in it afterwards.
Oh, he did.
Oh, that sucks. 68 Roadrunner drove like ass when I bought it. Got some gas shocks, wide radials, a front end rebuild kit. Fixed that though. Yeah, it's just it's just the simple things. You don't realize how much a worn out part can change how a car handles. You wouldn't think that, you know, just a worn out bushing would worn out body bushing would change the way the way a car handles that much, but it does. I mean, there's a complete difference between driving a car with brand new bushing, body bushings, and one with you know, rotted out ones. C Firebird says his is just a base model with a rear sway bar. Well, there is a big difference between the suspension on a base model bird versus the suspension on a Trans Am. The front sway bar is bigger on a Trans Am. Obviously, you have the rear sway bar, which the base model doesn't. The suspension geometry is also different in a Trans Am than the regular Firebird.
We're gonna try this again.
And you also have the added aero package that's on a Trans Am that's not on the base bird, and it actually is active. It's not active aero. It actually is useful downforce. It's not just for show. You know, even the big difference of taking the there's block off plates behind the bumper that keep the air from coming through the bumper, and even all of that stuff plays a big role in how that car handles. So, I mean, there's a lot of engineering work that went into making the TAs and how they handle. So let's see. Of course, Jonathan has nothing to add to that one.
What?
Jonathan has nothing to add to that one.
Not really.
Okay,
Sorry,
so everybody that's here in the
texting
chat
my
room.
wife about ride to work Saturday, so I really wasn't paying attention.
Okay, well, it doesn't matter. It was all Trans Am stuff anyway. So everybody's favorite car that's here in the chat room and obviously in the live right now. What do you got here? Let's go with Jonathan here first. Favorite car, not necessarily no money object, you know, just an attainable car, not necessarily for where you're at right now, but just a
so kind of just like one that you want to get in the future, kind of thing, right?
Exactly, something that you think you can obtain, a goal, a car goal.
Obviously, for me, this will be like way in the future, but I'd really kind of like to have a 5th gen Camaro at some point.
Yeah, that would be nice, even if it was just a 6-cylinder.
No, SS or ZL1.
You want to be 8? Okay.
Yeah.
I think my next one that I want to get. I'm sorry, I'm looking at my phone. The next one that I want to get, as far as my next attainable car, would be a late 4th gen TA. You know, 98, 99, 2000, 2001, 2. You know, LSTA, preferably with the Ram Air hood. Just those cars were just I drooled over when I was graduating high school. I mean, that
They're
was
good
like,
looking cars.
They are.
My friend has one in Texas that's like kind of like a bright green.
Right.
I think I might have showed you that one before.
Yeah, I was always partial to the red, the black, the white, and the blue. The dark
Was
blue.
that green like a factory color, you think?
Yeah.
Or
If it was a darker green, yeah.
Okay.
Like almost like a foresty green.
It's kind of. It seemed a little brighter. Like a bright green.
Car Simplified. Can't wait to test out his new poly bushings. It is definitely an improvement when you replace your bushings. Pinky
Hey,
says, yeah, what?
Oh, you can go ahead and finish what she said, and then I'll go.
Okay. Pinky says front suspension on the truck has been slowly being swapped with new bits. That's exactly how most people end up doing it, little bits here and there. And that's why you always hear me say the front end's messed up and I drive sideways. Well, yeah, that's it probably also needs an alignment.
Probably.
When you start replacing suspension bits, 9 out of 10 times it needs an alignment afterwards. You can see a guy in Roadkill episode that has a second gen TA at Bonneville, and he was braking 200 miles an hour, totally stock. Those cars are quick. They, like I said, there was a lot of attention put into the aero on those cars, especially even taking mine apart, and you can see just all of the extra bits that wouldn't be on a normal car. Let's see. Also, Impact says I would die for a triple black Hemi 4-speed 68 chart. Oh my god, who wouldn't kill for one of those?
What was it again?
Triple black 4-speed Hemi car, 68 Charger.
Oh yeah.
I'm not sure if Impact Garage has ever heard of. Let me see that channel. It's one of my favorite YouTube channels. But he had a. It was. All right, you go with whatever you were saying. I'm just gonna find out what.
Oh, yeah.
That.
So back to the kind of obtainable car thing. I think one that would probably be a little bit sooner that would be interesting.
Right.
Might try to get like a 4th gen Camaro because they're a little cheaper, obviously.
You mean the Catfish?
Yeah. Or maybe one before that.
If you're going to go with,
they consider the first half before the refresh Catfish too? I don't think they did.
I don't think so.
I didn't think so.
That was just
either one of those.
Right.
But might do that, or maybe even a 3rd gen, just depending. And that kind of be like the fun car kind of thing.
All right, so the channel that I'm thinking of that I think that Impact Garage and Gaming would love is called Junker Up. It's JUNKERUP. And his hashtag is Rat Muscle Cars. And he basically it is patinaed Mopars, mainly Chargers. It is, I mean, Miss Patina is his like star car right now, and it is a turquoise Charger, and literally he pulled it out and just fixed what he needed to get it to run, and left the car the way it is, left the outside of the car the way it is.
Interesting.
I don't know if that, yeah, okay, that did go up, right? Yeah, that's right. Okay. But yeah, I mean, his stuff is really, really cool. And he's not a big, like, you know, polished YouTuber. So his edits aren't like freaking super awesome, whatever. They're just really down to the nitty gritty, what it is.
No.
I really like that one. Yeah, see, he's already subbed to him. I mean, if you're a Mopar guy or you like the Chargers, you need to sub to him. I mean, I don't know anybody that's more into the classic Chargers than he is. I think right now he's replacing the whole back half of one.
Fun.
Hand, trunk floor, wheel wells, rear quarters, and basically the whole back half of the car.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Bet that's a fun project.
No, I bet too. Lotus Elise 1st gen. Okay, yeah, the original leases, little tiny freaking go-karts. And you know, I'm really I like the old school Lotus rally cars. What were they? The look like a Stratos. I think that's what they were. I just like the way they look. Let's see. I'm not sure what Pinky is yupping at. Unless it's just my other comment. Being realistic, though, I've had my sights on a 78, 80 to 84 305 Malibu. That's actually the engine that was in my Nova, was a 305 out of a Malibu. It's actually what's sitting on my front porch right now as a coffee table. It's that exact engine. The heads are still on my car, though. The 305 heads are sitting on my 350. After all the changes, have some mad wheel wub to fix it now. Double alignment cam bolts might do it. What was that? You want to go check? I think my house just fell apart.
Oh god.
There's a big crash.
Dude, you should have seen what I saw when I came home after work. So, like, our porch has like that
No,
green.
send out the kitchen maybe. Sorry.
That's fine. Our porch kind of has like, you know how some porches have like that green kind of carpeted looking shit on it?
Right.
Well, one of the steps, the green carpeted shit was literally just hanging off of it because of the wind. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Friend of mine had a modified Catfish Camaro, and it severely chopped front springs to make it look like a drag car. It handled like a bulldozer. He blew up that V6 pretty quickly. What was it?
I didn't see anything.
Something fell.
I didn't see anything.
Figure it out. Did you check in the kitchen and the boiler room?
Yes.
Our room?
There's nothing in our room that heavy that would fall.
Okay, we'll figure it out.
Unless it was something really heavy that fell up at Lexi's.
Anyway, okay, need a limit. Pinky's wish list: Mitsubishi Steron first gen with a 72 or a 72 Buick LeSabre. They had that really dip right behind the driver's side door, if I can remember correctly. The old Buick LeSabres. All right, let's see. We got some more people in here. Trying to think of some other topic, man. I'm having a brain fart because of everything that's going on out here. It's really distracting.
Yeah.
Got things crashing down. Got my kid woken up, and just not in my game tonight, man. Not in my game.
I know that feeling.
Yeah, I know, right? So, in fact, actually, I should go grab another beer, but you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna grab the one right here. It doesn't matter if it's not that super cold. Anyway, so wow.
Crazy how something so little can be so loud.
I know, man. Got a freaking set of lungs on him. So, car you hate the most.
Ugh.
Doesn't have to be vehicle specific. It doesn't have to be like every one of that make and model. It can be a specific vehicle that just like you just want to like shove off of a cliff, or it could be a particular make and model.
Do you hear me?
Well, I can hear you. Yeah.
I said Jeep Liberty. Those need to go off the fucking cliff.
Oh my god, those things are so horrible. But there are people that freaking, that love them to death too.
Yeah. But I want to push one off a cliff.
Yeah, I have no idea because they are really, 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 really got the shitty end of the stick when it came to freaking Jeep.
Yeah.
Wiring nightmares, just crappy cars.
Yeah, and they weren't made for tall people, I can tell you that much. Because every time I try to get in that thing, if I had a hat on, it would fall off every fucking time.
Oh, Pinky's was dumb bitch drivers, not vehicle specific.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I think my all-time hated vehicle would be no, because it's really hard because I don't really hate vehicles.
Yeah, I usually don't unless they give me a reason to.
Yeah, I mean specifically, if I had to hate a vehicle, I
Prius?
think my ex's
Honda?
Chrysler.
Oh, the Chrysler.
Um, shit, it was the same thing as the Avenger. Um, I forget what it is now.
What the hell were those things called?
Like the late '90s, the Avenger. You had it was all the same vehicle. A Honda Civic, PT Cruiser. You mean that's not a PT Cruiser? You're giving it the wrong name. It's called the Loser Cruiser.
I mean, I actually drove one that had the turbo in it. It wasn't terrible, but the issues those cars can have.
Yeah, well, it was just a shit box. You know, it was thrown together. It was supposed to look like the old school panel vans, and Dodge just definitely struck out on that one. But they were popular, which doesn't make any sense.
Exactly. But I mean, a good running one would probably not be that bad.
Say that again?
I said a good running one might not be bad, like the turbo version.
Yeah.
Because I drove one of those, and it was pretty decent. That one just had overheating problems, so I had to pull over every fucking 5 minutes. But,
Right.
like that video I did on that, I don't remember if I put it in there, but we had to pull over so many fucking times to let the fucking thing cool down. I was like, this is ridiculous.
Oh. So, yeah, then there was I hated my old Cavalier. Well, it was my girlfriend's Cavalier. I liked it and I hated it at the same time. I mean, it was a 2.2 Ecotech, so it did have a little bit of a pick up and go to it. But like every time I drove that car, like everybody had to be a dickhead on the road. Like they had no problems cutting you off, whatever. They acted like you weren't there. You know, that car had no presence on the road whatsoever. It had no respect. You know,
wow.
Just people ran you over all over the time.
Even though those cars aren't that bad either.
No, but they're so tiny and they're not aggressive looking at all. So, like, you know, if you're driving a big truck, some people will think twice about cutting you off.
Well, yeah.
When you're driving a little tiny Cavalier, there are no shits given whatsoever. You know, so it's just one of those things that, you know, you hated driving it because, like, when I drove the Jeep Cherokee that I had, somebody really just pissed you off. I had four floodlights between my headlights on the bumper. Little switched, and they moved off to the side of the road pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Only
Usually
reserved
bigger
for the
vehicles
really
need
asshole
more.
drivers in front of you, though.
There's always going to be those, no matter what the hell damn car
yes.
you're.
There was. I'm not talking about the older. Well, no, even the Z24s from the era of Cavalier that I had were decent looking. Just with that little duckbill spoiler and the ground effects that they had, you know, they were kind of decent looking. They were a little more aggressive, but they were still just a little bubble. Now the older Z24s, they were freaking nice. The mid '90s ones.
Oh yeah, I remember those.
Those were sharp looking. I like those.
Yeah.
Was it the era of the Beretta and the Corsica?
Yeah.
Let's see. Wanted one until I met some people that had them at the car shows. What was that? The PT Cruisers maybe. It's like the SSRs. You know, even that was based on the Corvette chassis. They just the GM styling just I don't know. They
kind of put it in the toilet.
they were smoking a little too much that night. Yeah, I think they had the wrong idea when they were thinking going retro styling. They finally got it right when they came out with the Mustang and the Corvette and the Camaro and the Challenger.
Yeah, I was about to say they did it right with the Camaro.
Oh,
and then the Mustang and the Challenger and all.
Yeah, I mean that retro styling's nice. I mean, they took enough cues from the old cars, but still brought them into the modern era. I mean,
yeah,
just enough right of old school mixed with new school.
Mm-hmm. That's another reason I kind of like the 5th gens a little bit too. Even though I do really like the ZL1 bumper though.
That would be card simplified. That what you would be calling a I'm an underdog. Come on, my brain is just not here tonight. I'm sorry, guys.
Yours ain't the only one, so we're both fucked.
I can't even blame beer because I've had like 1 1/4 beers in like an hour and a half.
Well, that explains yours.
No, that's nothing. You know, 6, 7 beers, I might be freaking having trouble, but not 1. I'm not that much of a lightweight. No, a sleeper. There we go. Come on, brain. There it is. Card simplified would be what it would be considered a sleeper. That's just like that key that I have as a sleeper. I mean, it's got a V6 under the hood. You know, you wouldn't expect, you know, you run into so many 4-cylinder versions of that car. You run into the one that I have, or the one that the Jess's car, and it'll walk away from you. You know, it's just you put the pedal down, and it's for a little tiny car, it goes.
For some of the V6s though, they actually do pretty damn good in certain cars.
It depends on how light the car is.
Yeah.
You got to remember
then
that.
Again, you stick a fat ass like me in there, you kind of add a little bit more extra weight, so it's probably not as
well. Yeah, I think it'll still get up and move though.
Yeah.
Impact says the Charger was a retro flop. Well, that's because it wasn't. They brought back the name, but they didn't necessarily bring back. They brought back design cues from the original Charger, or
they made it a 4-door though.
Exactly, but they didn't bring back the shape. It didn't have the presence. I think that the concept they had for the Dodge Charger looked better.
Yeah, like the badass 4-door that's a muscle car 4-door. Yeah, it's a great concept, but
yeah, they shot it, cut it. Yeah, that would probably have been a pretty cool name for it, the Cornet. No, they did actually, I do believe, have 4-door Chargers back then. I know. Oh, maybe not. I know that they had like 4-door Novas and stuff like that. I don't know if Dodge
wasn't the 4-door Novas the ugly ones.
Well, in my gen, yeah, they're more of a boxy. But in the late 60s, early 70s, it almost looked just like the regular 2-door, slightly longer, I think, or looked slightly longer because of the way the doors were laid out, but the roof line looked basically the same.
Sure.
I mean, they were ugly, but they weren't that ugly. And yeah, the more doors of my generation Nova, they're a lot boxier. The whole roof line is different.
Yeah. Because didn't they kind of turn the Nova into just like a passenger car kind of thing?
Well, Nova's always been a passenger car.
Well, you know what I mean.
You mean the 5th gen, the Nova that shall not be named?
Yeah, that one.
The what was it? It was a Toyota Corolla, I think. I think it was a Toyota.
Kind of when Chevy went to the dark ages.
Well, that was Chevy trying to compete with today's time, with today's times.
Yeah.
You know, they didn't have much of a choice. They didn't have anything in that market, nothing engineered. So they had to go with something that was already pre-engineered, you know, just to be able to get something out there. Because otherwise they could have fallen on their face in the 80s. My buddy Chris is in the chat. He's a long haul trucker, and I think he said he is possibly somewhere on his way back out towards the West Coast. He was in Jersey on Friday, so I believe he's heading out towards the West Coast again already. The other day when I was talking to him, he was all the way out in Seattle area, like Seattle, Washington. So he's
you want to know what was crazy at work today?
What?
I saw so many cars with like license plates from a ways away. Like there was Wisconsin. What the fuck was the other one?
They all were on vacation or what?
I have no idea. But there was like Wisconsin. I think it was Minnesota was the other one. Then there's one lady that came in and said that she's from Germany or something. Even though she had one hell of an English accent, though. Like,
okay, I want everybody. Hold on, Jonathan. I want everybody in the chat to shout out your own social media of choice. So whether you have a YouTube channel or an Instagram, whatever it is you want people to follow. I think Chris has a Firebird Facebook page or car club or whatever. But anywhere where you would like to direct your social media attention, I want you to put a link or a name in the chat room. Get you guys all checking each other out here, because there's a good bit of us in there right now. And if you haven't liked this video yet, please go like it.
How many people we got watching right now?
9, as far as I'm being told.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I've got 8 hours of view time right now.
Damn.
So yeah, I mean, you guys are rocking it for being a crappy, for me feeling like this is a crappy live stream today. You guys are definitely
rocking it out.
Definitely rocking it for us tonight. Good, keeping it up in the chat, man, and just overall, you know, supporting me pretty well here today.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad I agreed with the part of me that joined tonight, because part of me, I was just like, I don't feel like it. There was just a part of me that was just like, ugh.
So my buddy Chris is in Nebraska right now in the middle of a blizzard, driving a big rig.
That's not good.
Now, hashtag go drive it. Is that your Instagram? Where we am I hearing why am I hearing that? I'm hearing an echo through your no, it's through mine. I'm hearing an echo. I'm not sure if you guys are.
I'm not hearing it.
Okay, maybe it's just me. I don't know. I just don't need that feedback freaking loop going on. Oh, that's right. You're doing the LS BMW swap. Classic Ride Society. Did you happen to see, or maybe it is you that did it? There was a burnt BMW at Motorama with an LS in it. Motorama in Harrisburg, PA.
Sounds like he's not happy again.
Huh?
Sounds like he's not happy again.
Oh no, he's still complaining. You're right.
But then again, that's kids for you.
Right?
That's chat saying.
Oh, okay. It's a hashtag. C Firebird's link is a hashtag for Facebook and Instagram. Oh, hey, Jonathan, it's coming from your stream, the echo I'm hearing.
I don't know what the echo is coming from because I'm literally on my phone. There's nothing in the background or anything.
I think it's picking up your own Hangouts.
No fuck.
Which it doesn't normally do that. I don't know why it's doing that.
Hold on, let me leave and come back.
All right, we'll see you in a minute. I think I can hold down the fort for a minute. Classic Rise Society, hit me up on Facebook and I'll see if I can share it. Because I found it this morning.
Better?
Oh, let me see. I got to talk, see if I can hear it.
Actually, I just heard an echo of me or your stuff.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
I don't know either.
We're up to 300 playbacks. That's a freaking shit ton. 300 playbacks, 9 total view hours. Highest amount of people in the room at one time is 10. So, what's everybody's car show that they are anxious to get to this year? Either to be a participant or to be a viewer.
Well, I got one that I'm always excited to go to every year.
What's that one? That one that's in your town?
Yeah, I've had it on my channel twice now.
Yeah, you had Eleanor was there last year, wasn't it?
That was a different one than what I'm thinking, but yeah,
okay.
Like these are the main two: is the Cumberland car cruising and the Frostburg cruise. The Cumberland one was the one that Eleanor was at. And that thing was nice, which it almost caught on fire because one of the oil lines had a leak.
Right.
And good thing is one of us actually noticed it before he ended up starting it again, so he didn't start it. And then I actually had went around and tried to see if there was anybody that had any tools or anything so we could try to get it fixed so he could actually drive it home and not have to call a tow truck. But the owner was super cool, though.
Right.
But he was like, really? I just got the damn thing from the damn shop. And he already encountered his first problem.
Daytona Rod Run. You know what? I'm not going to make it this year, but there is a car show it's actually not a car show, it's a car cruise that I would absolutely die to go to, and that is the Bandit Run.
Where's that at?
They have it all over the place. It's like the Hot Rod Power Tour, but it's all Trans Ams.
Huh. Interesting.
Dude, miles and miles of Trans Ams.
Hey, maybe when you get yours done, you'll have to go to it.
I want to so bad. I mean, the other show that I really would like to go back out to was the Trans Am Nationals in Dayton, Ohio. I was there in 2014. In fact, on their brochure that they send out to everybody, my car is still in the photograph.
Nice. But yeah, Sean, one of these years, you should come down to the Frostburg Cruise and check it out sometime.
I'd have to get one of my cars going.
Well, yeah.
If I'm gonna go all the way down that far, it's gonna be because of actually joining.
Yeah, I don't blame you on that one. But I don't think this one's going anywhere because they've had it for a good many years, and it just keeps getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah. Impact Garage says I always keep basic tools in my truck around them. I recommend anyone do that. At one point,
yeah,
I actually literally carried just about every tool I had with me wherever I went. Not because my car broke down, but because I was always fixing other people's cars. But like all my tools at one point fit in a decent size 3-door, like 3-drawer toolbox with the top that lift up, and then they had like 3 drawers on the side. And I used to carry that around with me everywhere. I mean, when you drive a Nova, it's got a trunk that's huge. And I used to carry that and my jack with me wherever I went, because I constantly had people asking me to fix something or whatever, and I'd have the stuff right there with me. And then, of course, also, you know, you're driving a car that's 35 years old. You just know to not leave yourself in a position. A 35-year-old daily driver that's not restored, you know, you're going to have stuff that breaks or just lets go.
Yeah, it happens. Hell, even with something that's like 20 years old, still can have the same problems too.
Okay, so the Bandit Run is in Texas this year.
Hmm.
I think it was in, where was it last year? I think it was Florida last year.
Did they ever do it in like PA or anything like that?
They were up here for the GM Nationals in Carlisle a few years ago. I have a video up on my channel of the cars. They had the Snowman's truck. They had a Bandit car, and they also had one of the Grand Prix. And then, of course, a bunch of other Trans Ams or whatever. But those are the Restore a Muscle Car cars, and they were up here. So I'm assuming that they were up here at one point.
Mm. That's like another group of like events I'd like to go to, is like some of the Carlisle events.
Right. See, Chris, I have a Restore a Muscle Car mug from the Bandit Run too. Maybe I'll have that. I'll use that next week. At one point, the ending to my videos was one of their shirts with a whole bunch of video edits done to it. I like that ending, but I changed it. Oh, 500 Gambler. I keep hearing about this 500 Gambler. I have yet to see anything on it. I have to go check it out on Facebook. See if I can find it.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the car shows around here to get on Facebook so I can find out when the fuck everything is.
It would be really nice if you could find all of that stuff in like you could literally search just car shows, and all of the local car shows would pop up. Because there are so many car shows you just miss because you don't even know that they exist. Because
exactly, I think what Facebook needs to do is like make a category that is like
car shows.
So therefore, you can put it in there.
You can't. You can't just search straight car shows. It doesn't work. I tried it.
Yeah. It's like it's all this random bullshit, and I'm like, I don't give a shit about any of this. It's like, so I literally have to search for events around here and literally scroll through all this garbage I don't care about until I find something that says cars. That's why I just hate looking for them.
Car Simplified is checking out, so we'll catch you next week, hopefully. Peace out, and have a good week, all right? Friend building a 69 Mustang so he can join the M3. I think it is. My girlfriend wanted a 69 Mach fastback at one point. I think she's now settled on a 71, 72 Chevelle. That'll be the next project on my channel after the Nova and TA get done.
Turned her into a Chevy girl, huh?
Well, yeah. It's either that or finding another Trans Am.
Did you discount that?
What?
I said, yeah, the kind that run.
Oh, you're a jerk. She goes, the kind that run.
My.
Technically, the TA runs. Technically, the Nova runs too.
Not right now.
They just don't drive.
That's an essential part of running.
No, running just means it needs to start up.
True.
Technically, it does that. Hook the battery up to the Firebird, it'll fire right up. But the carburetor
run under its own power.
It did. Well, it needs to move under its own power. I think it's the word you're looking for.
If you say it, you would need to hook a battery up to it. It's not doing it under its own power.
Well, most cars don't sit for long periods of time without the battery hooked up.
Well, that's not my fault.
Most cars in storage, the battery is unplugged. Getting ready to put solid engine mounts, red poly trans mount, and a set of subframe connectors on the Roadrunner. No more wasted torque. I'm actually kind of waiting. You know what? It's after 10 o'clock. It's actually 10:40. I'm surprised that we didn't have a bunch of people come join us this week. Unless his stream is still running. Normally they pop in and come join us.
I don't know, unless everybody was just, maybe today was a busy Sunday or something.
Yeah. No, he only streamed for an hour.
That's all he ever does.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But well, he used to stream for a little bit longer when I was on.
Well, barely an hour or 57 minutes.
Wow. He only had 4 likes.
How many do you got right now?
I don't know. I'd have to go look. Hold on.
I'd look, but it kicked me off.
No, well, I have my phone, so.
Yeah. Well, you got like how many phones?
1, 2, 3.
I liked it when my iPad worked because I could just, use that as.
14 likes, 1 dislike.
I'm gonna not say anything. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut and not bash anybody.
Must go to show 7/16 and 7/21 Gettysburg Pontiac Oakland Cub International. Maybe hopefully the TA is running by then. That'd be an awesome thing to go out to. Gettysburg isn't too far from here. You're a jerk. He is so full of smart ass comments towards me. It's just not even funny. See, I'm not sure if you caught that. She said hopes and dreams. I have no problem roasting myself. Well, it's not actually technically roasting myself, but at least admitting somebody is roasting me.
Yeah.
Oh. The 80 will be there. Is that the one that I stole the motor mounts off of? No, that's not you. The motor mounts I stole off of another friend of mine's car. Chris is the guy that bought my Oldsmobile motor out of my car. The original 403. Are you still there, Jonathan?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Kind of hard to have a conversation if you don't talk. Oh, it sounds like you farted. Oh.
Nah, they don't sound like that.
No, they're probably louder and more traumatizing.
Sometimes they're silent but deadly.
There's always those.
Exactly.
See, Firebirds, right? Mustangs are darn. You know what? But though I think that the Chevelles are more expensive than the Mustangs.
Probably. I'm
not necessarily looking forward to going parts hunting for that Chevelle when we find it, because I guarantee you that Chevelle will not be in very nice shape when we shape when we do find one in an affordable price range.
Yeah.
Chris, what size snowflakes?
Depends on the age.
Sean, you fucking cursed me.
Oh my god.
What did I miss?
I said what size snowflakes, and Jess's first retort was, it depends on the age. That's not very politically correct, dear.
I don't give a fuck.
I wasn't talking to you, Snowflake.
I ain't a snowflake, bitch.
How old is he?
Jonathan, how old are you? What, 18?
I am 22, asshole.
So I think he might be. I have to check the generations.
Yeah, you might.
Not everybody from my fucking age group is a goddamn snowflake.
If you're a millennial, you're a snowflake.
Bullshit.
It depends on your attitude.
Exactly.
See, Jonathan, didn't I catch you flaunting around in a feather boa at one point?
A what?
Didn't you have a feather boa at one point?
The fuck is that?
What's my comment?
What?
I said, if you're like Sean, you're a snowflake.
No, we're not gonna repeat that one. Sean is not a snowflake either.
Yes, you are.
Chris, are they the 8s or the 7s?
Jesus Christ.
I'm guessing if they're on the 80 car, then they would be 15 by 8s, which in that case, yes, I would like them. But if they're the 15 by 7s, they are not necessarily what I'm looking for.
We don't need any more junk in the house.
It ain't junk if it's car related.
That's junk.
It's all in good fun here, Impact. We're not necessarily digging at anyone, unless it's me. Then Jess is definitely digging at me.
I'm allowed.
Yeah, you're the only one. Almost 2 beers in. We're down to 5 people here. So, somebody in the chat room, pick a topic.
In how many ways is Sean a snowflake?
Well, I know, Firebird, that you are on the older side, but you know what? I have quite a few people in here that are on the older side, so you're not alone. I mean, I'm 35, so it doesn't matter.
I'm 27.
Chris, why aren't they sellable? They're not sellable because they're junk, or they're not sellable because you're not looking to sell them, or what? Ugh.
All right, Sean, I think I'm going to hop off for tonight.
All right. See you later.
See ya.
And then there was one marathon runner here. Oh. Well, that's not good. So I can either stay on for a little bit longer and hang out with you guys, or if you guys are kind of running low, I can we can call it a night and see you guys next week. It's up to you guys. I know that tonight was kind of slow without everybody here, but I thank you guys all for hanging out as long as you did. I really hate the lag in between these videos. Video in the chat. Well, that sucks. Well, then they weren't your rims to give away then. But anyway, I think I'm going to call it a night and see you guys next week. If you haven't hit the like button by now, please do. And feel free to check out my other videos and check out my Teespring store. Could definitely use the support. As my girlfriend shows off hers, I think.
No, it needs to be washed.
Okay. But all right, I'll catch you guys next time, and I'll get back to you later. All right. See ya.